Hey guys, so today I'm going to go through race day warm-ups with you. Okay, so other than the main important fact that warm-ups can prevent injury, they will also obviously increase your body temperature, your breathing rate, your heart rate, and your warm-up should be designed to gradually increase the number of motor units recruited. So we'll start off first, well they should start off first with a 10 to 15 minute easy run. That should then be followed by some dynamic stretches and drills. That will then be followed by another run, but slightly shorter this time, 2 to 3 minutes, and slightly faster as well. So you're going to be looking at running at about 70-75% effort. And then just before your race starts, you should be looking at doing 2 to 4 strides, building up to maximum effort. So easy running, building up into maximum effort on those strides. Okay, so I've just done my 10-15 minute run just before I started the video. So I'm nice and warm now. I'm just going to go through some dynamic stretches with you. So we'll start first of all with the upper body. So I'm going to stand feet shoulder width apart, arms out in front of you, and I'm just going to pull those arms back and then forward. So you'll be looking at doing about 15 of these. Okay. I'll just turn to the side so you can just see from the side as well. Now it's important whilst you're doing your dynamic stretches to just continue to breathe naturally. Don't hold or pause your breath. Okay, so just keep it going. So I'll just move on now, stretching my core. So it's important that we stretch kind of all of the body, because after all it's all of the body that is actually used. Okay, so moving down to my legs now, just going to do some squats. So again we're looking at 15 or so. Okay, I'll just turn to the side so you can see from the side. Okay, now do some lunges now. So we're going to lunge forward. It's important to make sure the knee doesn't track over the knee, and that the knee closest to the ground doesn't touch the ground. Now what you can also do with these lunges is incorporate a twist, so you get an extra stretch and extra work of your core. So with a twist, do your lunge as normal, then rotate back to the start. Down, rotate, back to the start. Okay, so that was some examples of some dynamic stretches that you can do. What I'll do now is show you some drills. So we'll start off with some high knees. So just driving your arms, lifting your knees. Okay, if you do that over 20 meters or so, trying to get as many of those high knees in as possible, moving forward really slowly. Okay, after that you can then do some heel flicks. So again, driving your arms, but this time kicking your legs behind you up into the side so you can see from the side. Okay, now another drill you can do is some high knees, but with a jump. Okay, so now we're looking at kind of getting into a more intense, more explosive action, because like I said at the beginning, we're going to aim towards recruiting more of those motor neurons, so you're ready, you've got that power to generate your pace in the race. So, just gonna drive up. Okay, we're going for height here, not distance. Okay, and then once you've done that, just walk it off. So your legs are nice and easy, ready for your next drill. So once you've done your drills, you'll probably find that you're beginning to cool down again. So now's the time to do your 2 to 3 minute moderate run. So that's going to be, just to remind you, that's at 70 to 75% effort. So now that you've done your moderate run, it's now time to get down to that final speed work just before that gun goes at the start of your race. So imagine this is the line, okay? It's a great way to use drills to get actually to the start of your, or to the front of that line. So when you're doing your drills, you're going to go off and walk back, and that way you can avoid all the pushing and shoving at the start of the race as well. So you've got a good position on the line. So I'm going to start off with a gentle jog, a gentle run, building up the pace into 2 or 3 strides of sprints, or 2 or 3 cycles of sprints. Okay, so we go off towards you, the camera now. So just gentle, building up, building up, building up. So at this point now, you should be getting quite warm. You can walk between each stride and gradually just take off your layers, ready for your start. Okay, so just to recap then, your warm-up should be made up of 4 components. First being 10 to 15 minutes of gentle running. Then you have a second component, which is your dynamic stretches and your drills. You then have a third component of 2 to 3 moderate paced running, and then your final component is your strides. Okay, so I hope today has been useful for you, and that you can use it in your race day preparation. And I'll bring you probably another video on Monday. Okay, thanks for viewing, and hope you all have a good weekend and great training.